Previously on Survivor Branford. The battle lines were drawn between 7 Connecticut natives and 7 invaders to kick off Survivor Branford's 11th season. In decisions based only upon first impressions, Nutmeg elected Kevin as their admiral, while Adrian was appointed the admiral of the Notmeg tribe. At the Nutmeg camp, a bond over a shared enemy gave way to conflict 4 years in the making between Sarah Elizabeth and Dennis. Meanwhile, the Nutmeg new players discovered common desires to eliminate their attorneys, while the veterans didn't do themselves any favors with Casey passive-aggressively targeting Sarah from the jump. After a back-and-forth challenge in which Nutmeg won, their joy turned to confusion, as Jimmy believed to have found a hidden immunity idol, while the rest of the tribe wasn't sure what to think. With Nutmeg facing tribal council, Sarah Elizabeth continued to push for Dennis to go, until Admiral Adrian volunteered to take responsibility for the loss and fall on the sword. With the tribe torn on whether to eliminate the most experienced Survivor Branford player of them all, or to stay united in granting Adrian's wish, tribal council was intense. In the end, the tribe came together to vote out Adrian, leaving Sarah Elizabeth and Dennis's conflict to simmer, and leaving John to pick up the pieces as Nutmeg's second admiral. 13 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
I saw him wish like is he finally telling a name?
Yeah, so I think it was you, but
Did he
you're
tell
the one.
no one else? Like
He told me the very last second.
oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Always nervous that first tribal. See an Adrian vote come up, I'm like, oh great. Then the Dennis shows up and I'm like, are they really pulling one over on me? So that was great to have an easy vote. I guess the downside is it was such a unanimous vote. I feel like the second tribal will still be a little feeling people out as to where they actually stand.
Yeah, I mean, it was satisfying to vote someone out that wasn't me and that wanted to go, so it was easy on us. It was easy on us.
If that's what easy feels like what does hard feel like?
Oh my god, I know, my heart's racing because now the game's starting. Thankfully, we had a sacrificial lamb that set us up. So sorry, Adrian, but no one else wanted to go, so it only made sense. We need to lock in, gotta win, no excuses, no prisoners. We have to win. We have to win.
I know.
We literally have to win because
I
I
know.
really don't want to have to go back to tribal.
I don't want to do
Like, that was-
because it'll set a bad precedent,
Yeah.
and then it might be a snowball.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that one like kept it easy for us. Adrian kind of like just put their name out there. But I feel good with everybody right now.
I'm struggling with their tribe where I like everyone.
It's hard to separate the liking this and from the game.
Because liking this also does get you far, because when you like someone, you really do want to protect them.
I'm happy with John being picked as admiral. I think he's trustworthy from my standpoint. Seems really bright, will make good decisions for the good of the tribe. Hoping John's reign as admiral can last a little longer than Adrian's did.
I also want to make it clear to everybody since everyone's here, I didn't want this, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You know.
I think we all like John, but like, even though like he said he didn't ask to be the leader, like I feel like he is acting like the leader. How do you feel about John?
Person's off the charts. Like,
Yeah.
I want just like an ounce of that. Yeah, and also like he's in the unenviable position of admiral.
I didn't want this thing. Yeah, I didn't want this thing.
I know you didn't want it, but I was happy you had it. I feel like it's someone I trust. And, like,
Cool. This isn't fun. I didn't want this at all. But everyone in my tribe wants to work with me. My play initially going into this game was to get rid of Dennis. And I feel like that probably makes the most sense. I feel like I could work with these girls really well. Dennis and Sarah are gonna go at each other.
When I start with people, if I start off like with them and on a good foot, then I'm really loyal.
right.
I really do want to work with you and like get
Really?
up. That was my concern. Was like,
You know
would
what's
you be able
cool?
to trust me?
You know
or
what's
not?
cool though? Now people think that there's a rift between us. We can protect each other as the returning players.
I think we need to. Is there anyone else you feel pretty good about?
Well, there's, we're pretty
Okay.
attached. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hug. Like I'm actually like trying to build trust
Yeah.
here. He did make a really good point that like he is loyal to whoever he starts with at the beginning of the game. Maybe this time we can actually protect each other and unite as returning players. I kind of like that idea.
I know the Adrian vote was kind of easy, but I'm happy that hopefully we build a little trust with each other. I definitely do not want to be voting for you anytime in the near future. That's completely genuine.
Yeah. The Kumbaya-ness is nice, but I don't feel like I can dish tea with other people like I can.
Yeah.
We're smart now. I don't know. I think we could, make some trouble stir the pot together. It is a game. I gotta remember that. Like it feels right now. It feels so personal.
Who do we most feel good with? I don't know. Maybe it's camping and game. Here, Elizabeth. I'm still trying to feel out. She had thrown out my name to a broader group. She did have some concerns about me from our past experience. I think I did patch it up with her with the idea that we'd try and work together a bit under the radar, where she had already thrown out my name there, so it might be a little less suspected.
I said Dennis's name, but yeah, even he made a really good point to me. He was just like, well, I was loyal from the very beginning to my old alliance, so I was like, oh yeah, I guess I was kind of like,
time you played?
yeah, when we played together, so yeah.
If things go south, Dennis is next.
Yeah, I will tell you though, I think that Dennis feels good about you. He does. I know people are saying Dennis is a backstabber.
I feel like there's going to be a Dennis return.
There's going to be a showdown.
Hopefully we can be that flame.
We can
And then we just chill.
stoke the fire.
Then we just chill. Make s'mores.
Yeah,
I don't know.
fire it up.
Yeah, fire it up.
I know that Sarah Elizabeth feels some type of way about Dennis. I personally trust him right now. The thing is I'm flexible. So if they want to get Dennis out, who am I to say no? Sure, absolutely. As long as it's not me, baby. I don't care one bit.
And Dennis is also like, he pointed this out to me at first, like I put his name out first, but then that was because he, stabbed me last game. But that was after the merge, and we didn't start on the same tribe, so it was like. In previous games, he has been loyal to whoever
His
he
OG
started
alliance. He said that to me as well. I trust that Sarah will give me authentic, real information. I think we really do have each other's back. Dennis I haven't connected with the most. I think Sarah might be my number one.
But at the same time, it has to be someone.
Yeah.
I'm mostly feeling a girls' alliance. I would love it. So I'm locked in with the girls, and then kind of trying to decide who's the guy that we're gonna have in the inner circle. I want to work with you.
Okay.
I'm really mean that. Got good vibes from you to us.
Yeah, I trust you guys. So.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna be the one on the inside.
Yeah.
Nah, you good.
Pinky promise.
Yeah.
Did you watch my season?
Oh, we're good.
Till the end of the game.
I promise you, if you're you, I'll let you know. Historically, we hear Girls Alliance never freaks out. I see value in it because I'm not gonna get targeted if I'm the fourth in that group. I think that there's value in Dennis because,
He's got
why would I get voted out?
I'm bringing the girls together. I don't feel like it's something that I fell into. I feel like it's something that I willed into existence. I mean, maybe the guys aren't telling me how they're actually feeling, but I would be surprised if they're not catching wind of the fact that no girl has said anything about another girl. It's my third time out. I have nothing to lose and nothing to prove. I've made it to the end. I feel like this could be my year. So I'm feeling very locked in with the girls, 100%, and then wondering who our guys are. We're good. Amy, Cameron. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This feels so good. Yes. It could be a story of she started as just a lowly Connecticut girl, then she left. Then she came back, and she took out all the Connecticut folks. Pew, pew. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm not worried about me and you. Same. Yeah! Okay, cool. Girl Alliance. Beautiful girls only.
for a challenge, I would
Yes.
not know who goes home.
Yep.
So I have to be able to say
Unless it's
someone
them.
that definitely.
God, that's crazy. We kind of worked ourselves into a corner.
Yeah.
The one that
I get a
shows up.
vote?
No, imagine Adrian doesn't show up. Yeah, somebody else.
I think Kevin's doing a good job. I think he's very loyal. He's strategic, but I don't think he's thinking like a backstabber strategic play. I think when he has a team, he wants to do everything for that team to win, and he doesn't think of himself as an individual, which is very opposite of how I do. I am always thinking of myself as the individual.
They won't be eligible to have an idol until after what was it, Tribal 2?
Oh.
After the second
After 2.
tribal council.
Okay, what do you guys think?
So they're going to have an idol.
So it's tough. From my standpoint, like, again, I've spent the most time in isolation away from the group. Everyone's quiet around me, you know? I'm not necessarily hearing anyone blatantly say like, oh, here's where I'm leaning. And that could be a concern.
I think it's a really tough role, and I think you're doing great. And
It truly means a lot. From my standpoint, it's like I spend so much time away. I would be lying if I didn't say it was a concern.
I really have to hone in on who I'm looking to work with. And right now, I do like Sarah as an option.
Yeah. We haven't even gone to Tribal.
I know.
But
But like the fact that the first tribals happened, you're like, oh my god, I hope like everyone's okay.
I don't know who went home, yeah. I know.
Like, it's so intense.
It is intense, it is.
Me and Tim aligned. I'm happy about that. Kevin's adorable. Oh my gosh. Dylan's hilarious. He laughs at all my jokes. Butter me up more, please. I think I'm gonna get Quinn.
I like you.
I like you.
And we work together. One thing about me is I'm loyal to my girls.
Really? I love that.
So I just wanted to like get that out there, make sure we're all on the same page about that.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm hoping that I can just be like, I play such a loyal game. Like, if you work with me, I'll be loyal with you till the end. Sometimes I can be a little too game focused and I forget about the social aspect, which is interesting because I feel like I'm a usually very social and empathetic person in my real life.
Kevin and Tim, I adore.
I love them. I think Dylan is hilarious.
Dylan's hilarious.
But I don't know. I feel like he could turn.
I
know what I
feel
mean.
the same way.
Yeah.
I've made inroads with Tim and Kevin, so I think we're good.
I feel good with them. Yeah.
Okay, I'm happy about this. I'm very, very happy about this.
I like your vibe.
I like your vibe.
I like to play with people that I enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really enjoy hanging out with you.
Yeah,
so,
me too.
I really like Sarah. I love Kevin. Tim is very savvy, but kind of
Tim's good.
similarly to Sarah.
He's good to
I'd
work
like you to be on my side. The five of us, Tim, you, and Sarah, are like good. Okay. And this is amateur hour.
Yeah. You're a smart player and you're competitive, so I'll follow your lead. I'm good with that.
I also like working with Dylan. I think Dylan's a really strong competitor. I think we'll win more challenges if Dylan's on the team.
I'd love to work with
you. I think we're totally good.
This game is going way better than I could have possibly dreamed of. I feel great. I think I have a really good crew of Dylan, Sarah, Quinn, and then we're having Kevin on the side. Seems like Jimmy and Casey are on the outs a little bit for being flippy and kind of being weird.
I see the passion you have for the game. I love it. I want to work with you. I love this. Sit down. I feel really good about Tim, even though I definitely got snake vibes watching him play the first time. But Tim's the type of player who gets 8th place every time he plays this, and that's just how he's always going to do it. Sure. Yeah. Casey throws out Sarah's name to me.
Okay.
Casey then goes to Jimmy and says, Dylan is throwing out Sarah's name. Jimmy then goes to Sarah and is like, Dylan, throw out your name.
Wow,
Jimmy also comes to me and says, I heard you throw out Sarah's name and I'm on board with it. And I said, Jimmy, I do not know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait a second, are you... Casey went to you and told her I threw it, and he was like, yeah, that's what happened. Casey, she's stirring up drama. She threw Sarah's name out, and then said I threw Sarah's name out, and went to multiple people. And Jimmy even started throwing out that I threw out Sarah's name. And then he came to me and said, Dylan, I just want you to know, I told Sarah you threw out her name, but like, don't worry about it. I just wanted to let you know in case it's you. And I'm like,
I know I was in a conversation with Dylan and Sarah, and he was telling Sarah, I'm definitely wanting to work with you, and then he was saying to other people, he told me later, I want to vote her out.
Yeah.
And then he's telling people, I'm fine if it's Sarah or Casey.
Yeah.
And it's like, he also came to me and said he wanted to work with me and was very serious. And so I'm like, he's kind of being chaotic.
Right.
Last season, when I was watching it back, I was surprised on how few of my tribe mates were catching on to the things that I was doing. So I think I told you before that Dylan mentioned your name.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my gosh.
So you want to get Dylan out? Is that
I
what
mean,
you're doing?
he's coming for us.
Yeah, if you come for us, might as well get them out.
Jimmy said Dylan came to him and said, as long as it's Sarah or Casey, he doesn't care.
which of us.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. You told me to my face that you wanted to work with me.
Yeah, you also told me that to my face.
Yeah, and I like totally believed him. He sold me really well.
Yeah.
Like I was shocked to hear was saying my name.
Yeah. I'm also shocked to hear you saying my name.
Have you talked to Dylan? How do you feel about Dylan?
Tepid?
Yeah.
Tepid's a good answer, I think.
Okay.
Dylan might be out to get me. I don't know why I feel that way. But that's the current situation of how I feel about the tribe.
Kenny doesn't have an idol.
He doesn't.
He found me American Black in the ground. He's an idol. Like, it's not an idol.
No, of course not.
So I found him in his pocket, and he showed me. It was an American flag, like a little tiny stick.
Interesting.
And I'm like, that's not the idol.
Right.
Everyone's probably already been talking about Jimmy might have something, but Casey thinks Jimmy does not have anything. I have backup plans on backup plans. I am doing great. So I gotta play all angles here. You know, the loan shark likes to diversify his assets.
I still not told anybody else about the idol. I hope you didn't tell anybody else about it.
I didn't.
Okay, good. I just told every people that, you know, Dylan came up to me initially earlier. He was the person that brought the name up.
Casey, I've heard, is kind of an agent.
I've heard that too.
She comes up to me very early today and starts throwing up songs. Jimmy comes up to me a minute after I've told you guys about his idol, and I think I'm busted. And he's like, I heard you were throwing out a name. I was like, wait a second. Did Casey tell you that I threw out Sarah's name? And he's like, yeah, she did. So you came to me earlier today, and you gave me the rundown on Sarah.
Yeah.
You painted a good picture of why to go for Sarah. Jimmy comes up to me, and he's like, I heard you're throwing out a name, and I want you to know I'm on board. And I was like, Jimmy, what are you referring to? He says, Casey told me you're throwing out Sarah's name. And I was like, Jimmy. And then I find out that Jimmy goes to Sarah and is like, Dylan's throwing out your name, just so you know. Jimmy was clearly spinning lies.
Okay.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Took out my guy?
Who?
Took out Adrian.
Yeah.
How?
What happened?
To be honest, Adrian just fell on the sword and was like, oh, it was my fault. And we're like, okay. Like, honestly, yeah.
Wow.
Didn't see it coming.
Wow.
Yeah.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, well,
Glad
welcome.
you're here.
Welcome.
Oh, man.
Do your thing, man.
Take a read.
You know what you're doing. I'll just listen.
Wow. Let's see here.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Admirals. In the season's second battle, both tribes will have to complete a series of tasks to claim victory. You may choose to allow both tribes to compete simultaneously and directly, as is the case with any challenge, or you may choose to have each tribe run the challenge separately as a time trial. If a time trial is chosen, the first tribe will set the time to beat. The tribe that goes first will be at a disadvantage because they will have not gained any knowledge from having watched a previous attempt. In the event of a time trial, the Admiral who puts themselves above their tribe and elects to go first will receive a mystery advantage which must be given to a member of their tribe immediately after the challenge. You must decide which is more important, maintaining an even playing field or allowing one Admiral to take credit for putting the tribe in a winning position while the other has the opportunity to enhance their own standing in the game. My negotiation to Adrian was that we would be more lenient towards our tribe in these discussions. You have
Like your tribe?
Yes, because your tribe has the location that did not have an immunity idol. Yeah, that was my agreement with Adrian based on the location.
I like you.
Yeah.
I have my personal preference on what I would want.
Yeah.
But I'll let you. What
Yeah.
do you think?
I think me and you can be intentional about these meetings.
Yeah.
Adrian and I didn't really communicate,
Mhm.
not more than this sheet of paper. We can build something here.
Yeah.
And once that merge happens,
Yeah.
you know, hopefully we can go further
Yeah.
together.
Whatever you want between the two, like I'm willing to like let you run
Yeah.
on this one.
I'd like to do the time trial, and I'd like to have your tribe go first. You get the advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Is that cool?
I appreciate the advantage.
Yeah.
So we go first.
So you go first in the time
I
trial.
get an advantage. I will take that advantage and I will have my tribe go first.
Yes.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
what it is. All right.
John.
Sounds good. All right. Hey.
Hey, John.
Good stuff.
Let's make it.
Hey.
Let's make it to the next round. Let's see
do
the
some-
merge.
Let's do some damage, buddy.
Let's talk. Let's everyone talk.
Survivors ready? Yeah. Go! And that clock will keep ticking until Nutmeg completes the challenge.
Over.
First, they have to run the hoop to the other end of the yard. Next up is opening a bag of beanbags. Nutmeg having the advantage of watching and gaining valuable information. Now the castaways will have to space out and toss the hoop back down to the beach. If it drops, they'll have to start over. And Nutmeg's got it in their first attempt. With the hoop on the beach, they'll now need to toss beanbags to land on or inside. It'll take 4 of 6 to move on. That's not going to cut it, so Nutmeg will need to try again. A quick 0 for 2, they'll need 4 in a row. Nutmeg needs to reset again.
They're pretty bad.
It had been smooth up to this point, but Nutmeg really losing time in the toss. Nutmeg desperate to move on so that they can even up the numbers in this game.
They're having a tough time.
That's 2 for 3. 3 for 4. And Nutmeg's moving on, needing to once more run that hoop to the fence. To get it back to the beach, they'll now need to form a human chain and pass it all the way down.
Step through, step through.
Here we go.
I go in the end, Sarah. Or when you're done.
Yep, good. Good.
Oh no.
A lot of teamwork and technique required to move that hoop efficiently.
Legs first.
Oh, you're right.
Nutmeg once again able to use going second to their advantage.
Space out.
Yeah, space out.
Actually, arms head first.
I kind of think either way is fine.
Yeah.
No.
Nutmeg with just a few more passes left before moving on to the next phase.
That's why we go second.
Now they'll have one member toss the hoop up, with 3 out of 5 tribe mates needing to throw their beanbag through. John hits the hoop, but it still goes through. Cameron too high with her throw. Sarah Elizabeth has it, and Nutmeg to the final stage. They'll have to run the hoop up one last time, and then fit it around 4 tribe mates.
Go!
Nutmeg has finished the challenge.
Come on, man.
They have set the time for Nutmeg to beat.
And that time for Nutmeg to beat is 4 minutes, 41 seconds.
We put
You're fast.
You guys got this. I know I'm really bad with hand-eye coordination, so I didn't want to be the reason my tribe lost. So I feel good about it. I think out of that group, it makes the most sense for me to sit out. Also, I'm trying to play a more take-a-backseat game.
Nutmeg ready? Go! And the clock now ticking down. If it hits 0, Nutmeg wins immunity.
Attack it! Quinn, attack it!
Quinn's going to handle opening the bag. And it's not going well.
Take your time over there! Take your time over there!
A disaster so far for Nutmeg. They've barely done anything so far and they're already stuck.
They are not doing well.
Sarah and Quinn seem to be stumped by this bag.
Nutmeg's done.
Yeah, they're not.
Just want to give you guys a fighting chance.
You guys, you got this!
A bunch of time off the clock already. Nutmeg is really going to need to fly through the rest of this challenge with the clock working against them. Nutmeg struggled in this phase, which is Nutmeg's opportunity to make up ground.
Deep breath before you throw!
Sarah with the first bag. Dylan has the second. Kevin with 3. Quinn could advance them, and the bag bounces off the hoop.
1 or 2 more mess-ups and I think we'll be alright.
Nutmeg's part done. They could do nothing but watch how this plays out. That's 2 out of the first 3. Sarah scoots hers under the hoop. Tim just short. And this time Quinn delivers, and Nutmeg is moving on. Neither tribe has any idea how much time is left on the clock.
Get cocky, because you never know.
And now Nutmeg really trying to put their advantage to work in having seen Nutmeg's approach to the chain.
They're going with that head first, yeah.
That was our strategy, so they copied us.
Nutmeg's still up against the clock in the race for immunity. Tim and Quinn fighting to keep the hoop moving. Nutmeg would love to make it 2 wins in a row. And now someone's going to need to step up to toss the hoop.
Oh, they don't even know who's doing it. They don't even know who's doing it.
Quinn taking charge again. The first toss is good. The second, not as good. And it looks like we're about to see a massive celebration in about 5 seconds.
I didn't realize it wouldn't just...
Yeah, no.
And it tightened.
That was for Adrian. That was for Adrian.
Nutmeg strikes back in the second challenge of this season, evening things up. Nutmeg, I'm sorry to say you're going to be joining me at Tribal Council, whereas before, a vote from the Nutmeg Admiral will be awaiting you, so everybody can head back to their camps.
First of all,
Winning that challenge felt amazing. That second one being down 1-0, knowing you need to even it up.
we spanked them, bro. They weren't even close.
They got cut off. They got
weren't
cut
even
off.
close.
They were like, sorry. We got the W. We got the W. We're in there. I felt euphoria like I've never felt before, baby. My legs are still shaking. I'm like, my adrenaline is pumping. Nothing like a win. I'm so happy right now.
I know. I needed that.
We needed a win. We persevered though through the beanbag portion. We didn't let that rattle us for the rest.
We didn't. We were good fast runners. Like we kept it tight.
Needed that second time win. It feels a lot better. It feels a lot more secure, knowing that we didn't go on a losing streak. I feel like we got a little more team confidence back, a little team unity.
Who do we shoot at?
I would put it on Chaos Casey.
Yeah. Casey
Just to
was
send a
wild
ripple.
last time, too.
Because she'll spin off. Might already be like a target on her.
So do we want someone that's already a target, or do we want someone that like will like confuse them?
I'm thinking Sarah.
Yeah, I think
all the
way
threatening
last time.
Do you think she's likely to get voted out, or do you think?
No, so maybe we should just shake her. Let's intimidate her.
Sarah's a really nice person, cool to hang out with, smart, funny. No one's gonna want to vote her out.
I'm a little worried that people aren't gonna see through how good of a player Sarah is. She's just, she's got a great personality. She's super smart, so she's very hard to get people to vote out.
I was so nervous because I'm like, dude, done it before. Like, we have the option to either do the challenge at the same time or do a time challenge.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't understand why that was a thing, but Kevin was like, yo, I want to do a time challenge. And I was like, okay.
seems to be doing pretty well in these negotiations.
Did we get anything like that was better for the challenge?
No.
They get to watch.
I got to watch. That's advantage.
I don't make any sense.
I literally thought I sold super hard. When Jim was like, oh yeah, they get to watch you, I was like, no.
Honestly, don't worry about it.
Watch her read the freaking rules next time. That's all me.
Honestly, it's okay. No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
I know that John's also a game player. There could be a chance he could feed us wrong information. Really, why did we go first? That's a fumble.
All right, like any other time, we do gotta push. If that is a decision, we gotta fight for second. We let them have this one where they got to watch.
I'm assuming there wasn't anything like, oh, John got some advantage in return for hurting the team.
He's like, what? I had no idea.
Well, John.
Oh, we have a disadvantage.
Oh my! Good heavens!
Kevin may be getting kind of the upper hand in some of these negotiations so far. I'd be curious to be a fly on that wall of what's been happening. I don't think there's anything nefarious going on, but part of me is wondering, like, are we getting a disadvantage in the Admiral? Are they getting some kind of benefit in the game off of it?
Like when you didn't know about the disadvantage
Dude,
that they were gonna
I thought I was
like,
screwed. I was like, bro, what
You're
about the
so
losers?
good.
I was like, what about the losers gonna be all of me?
But it was a moment where I saw you being like really authentic. I feel like I get really trustworthy vibes from you.
So this is a tough decision. Like I got this thing in my tree mail. I think I want to give it to Andrew. Something about him I just want to trust. The truth is, like Kevin did say, like I want to go, you guys to go first, and the team that goes first gets an advantage. Like it's framed as if you're selfish, like you can get an advantage for yourself, like as Admiral. But I have to give it to someone, so I'm giving it to you.
Thanks. Congratulations. You received a voting spectator advantage and provide you with much needed information. This advantage allows you to select who votes first in any tribal council. You accompany that person to the voting area and watch who they vote for.
Okay. So it's like literally like you could force me to vote first, and then like see what I do.
I think we should hold this for a bit.
For us?
Yeah.
Okay.
John, really good like player. Like I was sold on his like whole act down there, but he, for having us go first and getting to watch, gave me an advantage.
He's doing a one-on-one with everybody. It raises eyebrows.
I singled John out. He was like my draft pick. He was like first one. I was just like, you seem trustworthy. But then he started taking everyone one-on-one, and that kind of makes me wonder if our one-on-one relationship means less.
I feel like people will vote for John. He gives winner energy. He totally gives winner energy.
I feel like John has winner energy.
Good to know I'm getting called out as being the Admiral, so that kind of elevates him as being clearly like the leader. I don't know what you read on Cameron.
I don't know. She's got a little early Sarah Elizabeth in her. You know, she's got a lot to say, I think, and not a lot to hide.
Cameron and with Sarah Elizabeth, they do seem very close. If we were gonna break someone up, that would probably be who. I'm also a little worried about voting for people who might be a pair and then the other person is against us. There's the Sarah Elizabeth and Cameron, I think, are close dynamic. So part of me is like, oh, well, maybe one of them would be better to get out, but then you might be shooting yourself in the foot if you make the other one mad.
I feel solid. While good to think ahead, also dangerous.
I think Sarah Elizabeth and Cameron seem like they might kind of be a pair already, which that could be helpful to bring in, but that you got to be very wary of that.
I think that's fair, because especially down the line, like they're more powerful.
Yeah.
I'm hoping my social game can carry me this whole way. I think reading others I'm good at. My strength is my social awareness, my situational awareness.
I would try to distance yourself, like from like Sarah Elizabeth, because people know like y'all like are tight. So just be careful about being too close. Just be careful.
Okay.
Because I just want you to stay on the cigarette.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. Oh, feeling good?
I really do trust John has my back. I trust that Sarah has my back.
I really like you. I just
Ditto.
want to make that super, super clear.
Yeah, ditto. Sarah Elizabeth's a talker. Cameron's a talker. They're gonna talk. They're gonna say a name.
Yep.
And if we disagree with them, we have the majority.
Yeah.
like that. I appreciate a girls' alliance, obviously. And then I talked to John, and I feel like we really we want to be me and him. I just can't let anyone find out that I'm playing both sides aggressively right now.
How much do you want to really run this, like to the end?
Oh, I want to run it all the way to the end.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, cool.
Absolutely.
That challenge was so hard. I think my heart just calmed down again. I've never been more stressed in my life than in the knot tying moment. I'm not gonna let that take me down. I think I did pretty well.
Yeah.
But they were fast. Yeah. I fumbled the knot, but here's what I'm thinking. I never do knots anymore. Problem solved.
Disappointing loss. I think that was really our challenge to have, and we fumbled it, couldn't lose the challenge, and that's something to consider because challenge strength is so key for proceeding in this game. I know that Soke said the challenge was rough.
Yeah.
I just watched it because I know that you kind of owned that when we got back. I'm not the type to say wow, something happened. You stepped up.
Thank you.
I give you credit for that. I do not tear people down because something didn't go
Yeah.
perfectly. Everyone else is like, I'm not doing the knots, and he stepped up and tried the knots.
I'm not gonna be dejected. That's not really my style. I'm going back in with enthusiasm.
It didn't work out for us, but you did. You didn't execute. Yeah, we didn't execute. I mean, it's not your fault. I should have told the team what the discussion was like. But
I'm leading the team as Admiral, and we lost our first challenge, so I have every right to believe that my name could be on the chopping block.
we tightened the knot.
Yeah.
So that was that's a tough miss. Okay.
Just a mishap with the knots. I just know Quinn better. I've gotten to know her a little bit better. She's a strong competitor. She's a great teammate, and she's smart. She's helpful. She really cheers us on.
I feel like it's a lot to say that connecting up the knots is the reason people come. I feel like that's a bit much, but it's also we don't have a lot of reasons.
Right. That's true. It was frustrating.
It's a bummer we lost that last challenge and have to go to tribal. The knots were loose and then Quinn tightened them. She also is so nice and friendly that I think she's a social game huge threat, but my ultimate target is still Sarah. Sarah should be the one voted out, or will be the one voted out tonight.
Dylan told me he wanted Sarah out.
Crazy.
Right?
Okay.
So who's he voted for?
Casey told me that Dylan was throwing your name out, but we know that's kind of false. So I talked to him and kind of he said none of this. Good. For him, it's us fine.
Okay. I'm stressed off my ass. I think there's a high chance I leave tonight. Dylan, I've heard the throwing my name under the bus, but he came up to me and that was not the case. I'm really sus on Casey and Jimmy right now. Casey maybe based on Agent of Chaos. Jimmy based on his shiftiness and what's going on. I think Casey is the one that needs to go. I've heard that my name's been thrown out under the bus by a lot of different people.
Have you heard my name?
I've heard whispers of your name.
You want to hear someone saying my name? It makes me want to target them.
Yeah, that's scary. Oh God.
Are you hearing my name?
I'm hearing your name as part of a plan. He potentially has the idol. Okay, so I think we're safe there.
I'm torn, right? I want to keep the tribe strong.
So I've been hearing from people that voted on Jimmy.
Okay, so I'm totally good with that. I don't think he's on an idol. I'm totally good if that's what everyone's doing. I just got nervous when I heard my name. I heard Dylan was saying my name.
I feel good about Tim, but I think Tim would throw me under the bus between me and Sarah if he had to choose.
That's right.
Casey and Jimmy, they're both chaotic. They're both spreading discourse throughout our camp. We don't really trust them. Casey's a returner. I'd like to keep her in the game if I could. I'd rather get rid of Jimmy. I also like how there's some built-in conflict already with Casey and Sarah.
What are you hearing? I've heard Dylan, I've heard Sarah, and I've heard Casey.
At this point, I've heard me and Casey. I think it's just either one of us.
Okay.
And it's stressing me out. So if I need to vote Casey and you guys have the numbers, I will vote Casey.
I'm good for Casey.
Okay.
I don't, you know what I mean? So you'll probably just go Casey, right? You're not gonna go Casey.
I mean, if everyone else is gonna go Casey, then I feel like I have to, or it's me.
Dylan didn't say your name.
Dylan did?
Yes.
Okay.
He is for your name and Sarah.
Okay.
I don't think it's Sarah. Honestly, I think it's your name. I think I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
Either on you or me, I'm gonna feel it out.
Casey, I really, really like.
I know it's stupid, but I really want to go with my gut. My gut is telling me to use it, and if I don't get any votes, at least I'm here until the next round, and I'll explain myself.
I'm so surprised at the division in our team.
Like,
people are splitting really quickly.
I'll be honest. Like, I'm hearing literally everyone's name. Part of me is worried because I've just spent so much time in isolation away from others.
We have not talked about voting you out or anything. We're not going to Adrian you out. If everyone else is telling Casey, I'm going to do Casey.
If you're leaning Casey, let me know and we can get numbers. Let's hopefully get to the next challenge first.
Yeah,
Focus on that.
I agree.
All right,
Okay,
all right, Jimmy, thanks.
awesome. Yeah, appreciate it.
I'm voting Jimmy.
I would probably be leaning towards Jimmy. The potential of having an idol is a big red flag. This is going to be a crazy tribal council. I have no idea where it's going to go.
Everything I'm hearing is indicating that it's between Casey and Jim.
Okay.
Of the two, if I could choose, I would lean more towards Jim.
Casey is a little bit of a wild card in a way that I was not anticipating her to be. And then Jimmy, I have an idol that I have maybe exposed to everybody. So we're veering a little bit towards Dylan the villain. I think I gotta bring it back to Chill and Dylan. I'm back in the tie-dye.
I'm scared about this one.
He's gonna wheel a deal like...
I think maybe Casey? We talked about Casey or Jimmy, but I felt like Jimmy and I kind of had a nice vibe going, but he might have that idol. So he's definitely on the table, and I'd rather it be him than me. But I do think Casey's an agent of chaos. She's got that history.
You would tell me if it was me.
I'm not sure what's going to happen.
I'd be open to Casey or Jimmy.
I would too.
Jimmy and Casey, both of whom have jeopardized my game. Jimmy is an idol. That's it. It's done. Casey will go. It is what it is.
Nutmeg, welcome to your first tribal council. You know, any aura of invincibility that you might have had playing this game on home turf certainly dissolved after that second challenge. Kevin, where'd it go wrong?
I think we could have done a better job at each station, truly. I don't think it was any single moment that we went wrong. I mean, we watched the group before, so we had all the opportunity, we had all the strategy, and we just didn't execute as a team.
Quinn, where do you find your place in this tribe right now?
I don't know, and I'm scared, but I really like everybody a lot. I like to think that it's a moment of potential, because I think I have strong connections with everyone.
Dylan, have you found yourself connecting with Quinn?
Oh yeah, Quinn's great. I'm vibing with Quinn. I feel like I'm really enjoying everybody's company.
Wow.
Jimmy, what's your overall take on this tribe so far?
Yeah.
Do you agree with Dylan?
No, I agree. I love this tribe. I really like a lot of the people in this tribe. I think it's really hard to try and figure out who to vote out just because everybody likes each other. So I feel like we are all just in a scramble right now. Yeah.
So let's go back all the way to the start of the game. I asked you to elect an Admiral, and Kevin rose above. Tim, how did that come to be? Did Kevin volunteer? Did you vote on Kevin as being the leader? How did that work?
Yeah, I think Kevin decided to step up and do it. I think all of us were initially hesitant, and I think for good reason. It is a really intimidating role and scary, and we saw what happened to Adrian last round. So I want to give like a lot of credit to Kevin for stepping up.
Let us know.
I don't anticipate the same result happening to Kevin as did Adrian. I think we all really appreciate it.
Sarah, do you find that Kevin is truly the leader of this tribe, or does he just have roles and responsibilities that the rest of you do not?
I think maybe the latter. I don't think he's like a leader. I think we've all kind of just like really gotten to know each other, gotten to chat. He definitely like did step up when we needed him. So like in moments of when we need leading, I think we do look at him. In many ways, he has stepped up to that role and like corralled us in that aspect, which I really appreciate that he has done that. I think we all really, really appreciate the fact that we have a little less to think about than we usually would.
Now there's a lot to think about, though. We have a vote at hand. Casey, do you have a sense for where this tribe might be going right now? What's your assessment?
It was a bit of a scramble. I feel like there was not, like I wish there was one clear person, but I feel like there isn't. I don't think it's gonna be a unanimous vote or anything like that. Yeah, honestly, my mind is a little bit in a mixer.
Dylan, do you think in your head you could draw up a scenario where reasonably every person here might potentially get a vote or be the one that's targeted at this tribal council?
Not everybody. I can see scenarios for probably most of us, but I think there's a few people that have done a really good job integrating and are sort of essential members of the team, I would say. So there's some people, zero chance that you're going home. I won't name names because I'm polite.
I'm going to ask you to name names, though. What are you talking about, Dylan?
I think our Admiral, I don't know. I think it says a lot about the spirit that our team has. I think back to like when the Admirals were first elected and Kevin walked back and we're clapping and cheering, and Adrian walked back and nobody like acknowledged them. I thought that was really disappointing behavior on the other team's part. We have really rallied around this idea that we trust this guy. You know, you talked about roles or responsibilities versus leadership. I think that he's doing exactly what he needs to be doing as far as making key decisions for our team and kind of hustling the other team a little bit. So like, it couldn't have been anyone better.
Tim, do you expect that things will be more clear within this tribe after this vote?
It's tough to say. Pandora's box gets open after this vote. All of us were playing nice at round one. I think after this, there's going to be a lot more strategy, for better and for worse. Some pecking order may be established, but you might be on the bottom of the pecking order. So it's a really tenuous situation.
Quinn, how is your game going to change after this vote?
Well, I do see a possibility that you vote me out, and I'd be so sad. But I don't know. I hope that we get through this vote and I keep all my connections with everyone, at least to the best we can.
Sarah, do you expect that after this vote, the Nutmeg tribe is going to be stronger than ever and ready to win that third immunity challenge?
I think we already are really, really strong. You know, I just think sometimes mistakes happen. I don't think our strength is going to waver in up or down. I think we're going to maintain the strength we came in with, and we'll like continue that. So I think we're going to win the third challenge.
So Jimmy, at the start of the game, we had a decision to make about which camp would belong to which tribe. And your tribe ended up at the camp with an immunity idol hidden.
Yeah.
Have you seen people looking for the idol? Do you think it's been found? What can you tell me about that?
I think we all did a little bit of scrambling inside and outside. I don't think anybody found anything. I think whatever happens today will happen.
As I started with the other tribe, though, I will leave the last word to the Admiral. Kevin, would you like to say anything?
To this point, it has been an honor to be the voice of our team. This tribal council here will only make us closer, so I'm looking forward to seeing most of you on the other side.
All right, well, then with that, it is time to vote, and Quinn, we'll have you go first.
I don't know if you have an idol or not, but I gotta flush it out.
I do want to work with you, but hearing that you threw my name down really early on was really scary.
There's a sinking feeling in my gut that my reputation has preceded me and I am the one getting voted out.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Finn? All I know is that I'm not going home first, so I apologize that I lied about it, but I'm not going home first.
This is not a hidden immunity idol. All votes for Jimmy will still count.
Awesome.
I'll read
That's fine.
First vote. Jimmy. Casey. One vote Casey, one vote Jimmy. Casey, that's 2 votes Casey, 1 vote Jimmy. Jimmy, 2 votes Jimmy, 2 votes Casey. Sarah, that's 1 vote Sarah, 2 votes Casey, 2 votes Jimmy. Sarah, 2 votes Sarah, 2 votes Casey, 2 votes Jimmy. Jimmy, that's 3 votes Jimmy, 2 votes Casey, 2 votes Sarah. Second person voted out of Survivor Branford, Jimmy. Jimmy, I'm gonna need you to grab your torch. Jimmy, try to stroke it. Time for you to go.
Love you, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, I expected it. I was hoping that it was a real idol. I told Casey about it. It probably wasn't the smartest idea. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a game. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And I got to do my fun little, well, I think this is an idol. Quinn is the person that I'm rooting for, so I'm hoping that she does well. And everybody else can go pick rocks. Sorry.